Waiting. Nope, this is the right one. Do you have my Genji play? Oh yeah, so I made it so that oh thank you. So I made it so my Genji play is, I changed my Genji sense and that's the only thing that changes out of everything. Like, it's 1.25, I believe. It's like my normal sense, but for Genji only. You know?
Um, Whatever floats your boat, buddy.
Why don't you like talking to me about anything?
What the? Do I look like a Genji main to you? Am I a pro Genji?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Is that a pro Genji?
It's not. So there.
Anyways. Oh wow, they actually do look like silos.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Wow, okay. See, this is what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. You're so rude. To
Wait.
me, only.
Hey, you're just as rude to me. So
No, I'm
I
not.
feel like it's warranted.
No, I'm not.
Let me
I'm
go.
like
Let me go.
obsessed-
Let's go into the private chat. Let's call it.
What?
Where is it at? Where was it this morning?
You little suck? That's...
Which was it? Get on Discord, my man, my niglet. What the fuck is a niglet?
I didn't know you were gonna respond to that. It's... Don't say that out loud, let's just say that. You just said that in stream. You
Well,
lost your
see,
ad, buddy.
well, it was fun while it lasted.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, shit! Is there any way to lock? Crap.
I feel like if I played passively like Genji, when I play it like that, I feel like I can do much more with Tracer. Not sure. What do you think? Should I play more aggressively when I'm playing Genji and Tracer, or should I just like wait
Um.
for team?
Uh. It depends, doesn't it? It
It's
really
just like
depends on the
mostly
situation.
I do well when we have a lot of pressure when you guys are going in at the same time. Like that's like when I do a lot like really well. But sometimes like I do think that we do need like a little push, like a little pick from my end, or maybe another DPS. But it doesn't like it. I don't feel like it doesn't work that way. You know. I don't know. What do you think?
That could work, but I'm not. I'm not sure. It depends on the team we're up against because, um, like when you do get the pick, then they play a little more defensive. Then we can go on them, right? That's not really an issue. But sometimes the enemy team doesn't respond that way, right? And they still
Yeah.
manage to focus target. And if they manage to focus you, then it doesn't.
Well, should I just wait until you guys go in
Oh,
though?
I don't.
Because
I
that...
don't think so. It doesn't work. That fails half the time. I feel, because then we're just waiting and waiting. Or we go on at a bad time anyways because we're trying to force it. So
maybe you're right. Yeah.
yeah, I think you being your own man, you getting a pick, that's
I just
really
feel
good.
like I just kill my like I die much more often. But if I play passively, I can just do so much damage and so much work in a fight. Like like what I'm trying to say is like I want you guys to start the fight and then I can do whatever I need to do.
Yeah,
Like
you can do whatever.
sometimes
Yeah, we'll provide a
because, like,
distraction for you to do work. So
because
um,
that like I just do so like I can do a lot, especially when we go in at the same time and stuff.
yeah, I think instead of calling the hard engage, just call for like a distraction, and that's what you need, right? You need that space to
Maybe,
move
yeah.
around, and so we should be playing with that mindset sometimes. depending on the situation, of course.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Yeah, whatever. Next time you guys want to play.
Sure.
Why don't you guys want to play anymore?
Uh, it I don't know. It burns me out, like work does. I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
Rip. I just think we needed to play to. I don't know. I felt like we burned out much harder because when we started losing a lot, like that one season, last season. But then when we start winning, it's like better, right? The game
No,
feels a
I
lot
mean
better to us.
yes, but I think it's because our response to losing, right? Like we're trying
Well,
to
yeah.
improve and analyze what we did wrong, but it's like just the talk is what burns people out faster.
So you don't want VOD review?
No. I mean, I said not. No, I think VOD review is fine. I think VOD review is really helpful. It's beneficial in terms of learning from our mistakes, but it's like I guess it's the negative attitude that people take sometimes.
Because I'm right now trying harder to be more positive with their.
Yeah, I think that's all we can ask for.
But like I need you guys to play though. That's the thing. Like I feel like that's like the only thing I'm asking for. Like it's just that if we don't play, we're just never gonna get better, and we're just never gonna play, and then when we do, we have a lot of like problems. Like basically, Matt told me he gets frustrated when I tell him to do X, Y, and Z, but there's a reason why I'm telling him to do X, Y, and Z, and it's the same X, Y, and Z every game. Because people just don't remember these things, or like these are like really important things, you know?
Right.
And so that happens a lot, and it comes off as really annoying and frustrating, but like it's not just you who's annoyed and frustrated, it's me as well, as like the person who's trying to help, and then that the same shit happens all the time and we lose all the time because of that. Like make the same mistakes. That's like we make the same mistakes, and it's just like it's not very good. I don't know. It's not a very good pattern. Like if we want to, the reason why we were all really good during triple tank is because there's less things to keep track of and less things to like do at any point, and the comps are pretty much the same. But these, I mean, the comps are pretty much the same, but it's like still like much harder.
I don't know. Maybe we just need a
I just think
work
that
on
like
the execution.
I know you guys are burned out and stuff, but it's like maybe that's it. But like I sometimes don't, I don't know. I sometimes don't feel it's execution, in my opinion. I feel like it's something to do with like how do I say this? It's just like more about learning the game, and you guys just I think we just need to put more effort into it. I don't know.
I don't know, but we've
Like
addressed this before, right? If we put effort in, as much effort as I think you want us to, it's more like work.
yeah, but like
We still
how
need
do I
to
say
find that
this?
balance, you know?
I know. I try to talk about like, but like I try to give you guys like things to work on like individually, not the whole piece, right? But like sometimes I guess the piece doesn't really make any sense. I don't know. Like that's what I feel because like I try really hard to give you guys like digestible like things, and sometimes it just like it doesn't work either. Like I don't know. It's mostly your ability to retain the information and figure out what's important in in the long run, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But like the thing is I can't really help with that when I'm giving you guys like basically what I'm trying to say is how to say this? Like okay, here is basically the frustration that I was dealing with when I was talking to Matt about this. He was like, maybe when you talk to us, like, be more suggestive and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, but like the reason why I do, say do X, Y, and Z is because when we don't play, we forget, and we forget we don't do it anymore, right? And so this cycle happens, and it's just basically me who's trying to fix the problem. And I know you guys are trying hard, but I'm saying this from my perspective. It's like me who's trying to do as much as I can, and then we're not really doing it. Like it gets frustrating still.
I think
You know?
it needs to. We need to have concrete things going into the game, like concrete things that instead of having this after the fact. Okay, do X, Y, and Z, or even like during. Um, and actually, that doesn't work for because the
But the
objectives
point
change.
is, like, the game's is adaptive. Like, situation will change. The point is, we were really bad
I
at
think we would
adapting to a
respond
new meta.
best. I think it would be we would respond best if we have an idea set in mind, um, some goals set in mind at the beginning of the game. We review them at the end of the game, and we don't. Um, because it's easier to keep track of, right? And it's clear to see what needs to be improved. Um,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Before and after, and maybe not during, because things get lost during, right? Especially with all
Yeah,
these
yeah,
adapting situations, like you're saying, right? Especially if we do want to improve, you need to do the mantra, and that mantra needs to be well defined. What do you think?
I know, but that's really hard on my end. Like, I don't play your heroes. That's the thing. Like, I mean, I play Winston, like, to a point. I play Diva to a point. Like, my knowledge is still limited, right? Like, I don't know. It's just that I think, I don't know, maybe you guys should figure out the
But
mantra
then,
yourself.
okay, wait, hold on. But then you're making commentary of X, Y, and Z during the game, anyways, right?
I'm
So,
not going to do that. That's another thing that I've tried not to. Like, if
okay,
you've seen the game, I'm just calling who I'm going on and what I'm doing. Like,
right,
I do suggestions, like, what we should do or how we approach it, but it's your choice, ultimately, like, how you want to approach the situation.
right,
Before, I would say, like, we need to be doing this, we need to be doing that, but it's like, if it just doesn't click well, then there's no point in me saying it.
right, yeah,
Like, I think I should. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't think I should be the one calling, because I'm not the one who needs to call. You know, like, I'm not the one, because one, I want you guys to make your own decisions. One, two, I think it would be best for both of us since it's less frustrating with me calling all the time. And it's like
then that's
getting
fine.
tired.
I guess I haven't played with you in a bit since the last time, right? Which was, yeah. So, okay. Because
I
that
just think
definitely
that
burnt me out hard after that day's worth of work, and I don't know, just coming back, I did not feel like playing.
okay. I mean, I have been considerate for you guys. Like, I've been saying like we should play all the time, but like I do want us to at least try to at least play again and try to warm up. I don't know. We could just wait for the Doomfist meta and see what happens, and then we just
See
change
how that
whatever we
destroys the
wanna
meta.
do.
Uh huh.
I mean, that's possible. We could do that, but it's like I'll be probably working then, and so then we're probably gonna. I'm not gonna be playing on the weekdays anymore.
sure.
I'm gonna be playing more on the weekends,
Mhm.
if possible. So it's like I don't know. So that's like my attitude on the thing. It's just that we can't really. I don't know. We just don't have any time to do any of this, so it's like it's really annoying how we just haven't been playing at all. It's like I know you guys want to do like anime and other stuff, but it's like Matt just says like I'm bored. It's like, well, we're not playing Overwatch and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe it's like information retention or something, but I don't know really what else to do because one, I think doing VOD review on your own, you guys doing VOD review wouldn't be like maybe both of you doing it, but I feel like you guys don't really have time. You haven't been really doing it together as all, and also like people just have stopped really playing. For example, what's it called? Yusong is whatever doing his own thing. Elliot stopped doing drills, stuff like that. Oh, that's what I think. that's just my opinion. And I have been speaking to Yusong, and Yusong was like, uh, you know, maybe I shouldn't be putting so much effort or having the same expectations. But it's like, in my opinion, I feel that my expectations aren't really even that high. It's just that we just made. Okay, so the King's Row game, when I did yell and say like these things, these certain things, it's just that you guys did things that were just so uncharacteristic, you know? It's like Jeff, when you went in, Matt just stopped protecting you. Or it's like when when the healers were calling, we're getting dove or whatever.
Oh yeah, that one.
It's like you guys didn't do anything. Like you didn't react. I'm saying is that like I think that's because you haven't played, and that's fine. But I'm saying is that I'm pointing it out again because it's like these are the type of fundamental things that like even anyone in our level should know. That's my opinion. I mean, just feel free to disagree. But it's like when you play as Winston, you should be looking for an engage because you can't really just wait there, right? We try not to be, you know, proactive, or we try not to be reactive and be more proactive when we get fights, because that's how we should be how we should be approaching fights. And it's just that like sometimes you guys just don't do that anymore. It's like it just needs like a jog in memory, right? And that's why I like try to say it, because like me yelling is probably more towards the fact that me trying to say this is the important thing to work on, or this is the thing that you can't forget, you know?
Right.
Like if you just go like, oh man, I forgot to melee when jumping as Winston, I'm like, okay, whatever, that's not important. But it's like I play Winston as Reinhardt again, it's like, okay, that's not good. Or like I use shield to protect no one, or like just put it as like a Reinhardt shield and it goes away. It's like, and then you go in, it's like that's something we want to avoid, you know? That's
Sure.
something we want to work on not happening again. And the same thing, it's like if you've noticed that like the synergy there needs to be you guys there, like you and Matt playing together, right? And the synergy can just disappear very quickly if we don't play. When you were playing Diva, when he was playing Diva, when you were playing Winston, he never protected you when you went in and you just died. So it's like that kind of
No, I
idea.
don't. I think I'm not sure what instance you're talking about specifically, but I do remember I just went in stupid, like full stupid, and it's like I didn't expect him to go in, but then I died instantly. And I'm like, well, shouldn't have done that. And I knew it was going to turn out badly too, but I did it anyways. So, yeah.
I guess maybe. Let me see.
That may be the same instance, in that there was nothing he could do unless he dove like twice as deep as I did.
There was just one instance I remember when I was like not getting peeled. You jumped in, but then Matt like didn't, and I was like, okay. Like it was just weird. It was so weird. That's all I have to say. Like it just didn't feel like how we usually played, because every time when you went in, Matt would be like, right click Jeff, right click Jeff. It's just like that was, in his mind the entire time. But then all
Yeah.
of a sudden, no more right clicking Jeff, and I was just like, I don't know if I like this, you know?
Yeah. No. Well, there was there was an instance where I was just playing full stupid, and I knew I was playing stupid, and it was stupid, and I paid for it. So that might be the one you're talking about. So that's kind of
It was
a
King's
outlier.
Row when I was
Yeah,
playing
it was Kings Row,
Yeah.
and I
Okay,
think we
that
lost a
was
point from it.
yeah, yeah. I think we might. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, but that was just a full stupid moment.
it's it's just that like I just noticed that I just think you guys just look at it from my perspective. Like your synergy is harder than anyone else. Like
Sure,
to be
that's
honest,
fine.
like it's harder to get that synergy working as two tanks, the tank and the off tank. In my opinion, basically DPS is just kill the same target, but tank it's like protect each other, kill the same target, react together, etc. Stuff like that. So it's like it's much more complex.
Sure.
And I guess that's like what I'm trying to say. But we can still try to take it easy, I don't want you guys to burn out. That's my whole idea. But it's like you gotta give me something to work with. I don't know.
I know.
Maybe-
I'm. Mm,
Because I feel that you and Matt are tend to be like very, obviously more passive and less like directed than me, obviously. But it's like I feel like we should approach this more of like being fair. I don't know, because like sometimes when you guys just make these decisions, you just don't really tell me anything. It's like you just leave and then you just don't say anything. It's like we could have, found a solution after the games and just like, make sure something that like basically my idea is that like you guys don't really say that much. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Hey, what's up, Elliot?
yo, like you guys don't really tell me anything. That's like the main thing. Like if you're feeling burnt out, just tell me, and then we're not gonna play it anymore. But if you're not, if you're, if you don't want to tell me, then I can't really make a decision. What I should do, what I should change. It was only until I'm the one who initiated the conversation with Matt in a way that I need to change the way I'm speaking to make sure I'm, trying to help. I'm trying to help. I just need some direction.
What do we do in League of Legends? Like, do we ever play as 5-man? We play 5-man a lot,
No.
but
Well, that
it
was
wasn't the
because we liked
same.
the game. That was because everyone liked the game. One, two,
Lots of ARAM, which is low stress.
Yeah, but that was
ARAM,
after.
not
I'm talking
really.
about before.
No.
Before
Yeah.
the
It
ARAM
was- I
spree
think
all
that
the
was
time.
because everyone liked the game, and we also didn't have that much responsibility because we were high schoolers.
High school, college, yeah.
Like, it makes sense, obviously, but
And
I don't know. I just need something to work with.
I don't
That's
think
all.
the
And
goal
I'm-
was ever to get. No, we
Good.
always played. Yeah, well, actually, we never
We never
had the
did.
ranked. We never did
we
ranked
always
that
played
much.
ranked team. We did ranked team.
We did ranked.
Sometimes.
No,
And
not
also,
really.
I wasn't very
Not
like.
we
I
didn't actually.
wasn't-
No, I don't. I would say we didn't really play much of ranked. We were always playing normal
Yeah, we played
draft,
normals.
right?
Yeah.
Actually, it's always normal draft
Yeah, mostly.
for most of the games. So it's like it's different. We didn't try as hard.
We didn't actually try that. Yeah. We
Yeah,
didn't really
compared to
play
Overwatch.
competitive.
I mean, okay. No, I'm just reminiscing, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's a little different. You're right. We didn't really play competitively
Yeah,
until like
until
later on when you and I played.
Well, that was just you and me. That was different. That wasn't the full
yeah,
team.
exactly.
Right,
It was
so-
the full- yeah.
Yeah. But even then, the group kind of was
I think
never that
most people just
competitive.
stopped. I think most people just stopped wanting to play. Like they did like competitive like team ranked, but that wasn't very.
That wasn't not much at all.
Yeah. Hmm.
The significant portion was casual, normal play.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
much. But like with a little bit of try hard in there.
A little
to make
bit.
Everyone,
Right. But
because I think Elliot started playing more ARAMs and then stopped playing as much, and then Yusong as well. I think left. Remember, he left the group for like a long time. And same, and we just played with mostly just like ragtag full of people.
and our bronzies.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
at the very
that
end.
was
No,
hilarious.
never.
The bronzies. Oh shit, I haven't talked to mine in a while. Anyways, yeah, that's about it, I think.
hmm
But like, I do want us to play because I think everyone wants to be competitive, maybe. But it's like,
mm,
I think Clark wants to, but it's
I,
just that
yeah,
no one
Clark
plays.
definitely
I
wants
don't know.
to.
I think Yusong wants to.
And
I
again,
mean, yes,
I
it
guess
get
he's.
annoying.
But Matt and I are indifferent about it.
It's not. I don't know about indifferent. I think sometimes you guys really want to work at it, but then sometimes you guys just don't do anything. Like,
But you've heard my stance before. I'll do it because you want it. I'll do it because the team wants it. I'm
I
indifferent.
know, but like,
right?
but the thing is that that's not true.
It's
is what I'm
not
trying
true.
to say. That's not true sometimes. Like, I don't know if you guys realize this, but you both are not indifferent. It's more like teeter-tottering, you know?
Yeah, back and
Like,
forth depending on how the
that's
week
not
goes, or
indifferent. That's not indifferent, though.
no, of
Indifferent
course
is
not.
like,
But it's going in is that we're indifferent about the final outcome. But if it becomes work, then we're going to be obviously against it, right? So, and I think that's been our stance since the beginning.
yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's just that, like, how do I say this? It's like, if, how do I say this? If you want it to be, like, more of the environment that you want it to be, just tell me. That's the only thing. You just need to tell me. Tell me in your song. Because we can make changes and stuff. How we play, to what attitude we take the game, and etc. It's just that that's the only thing I really want. You know, for us to play more. Honestly, that's it. And it's hard because not many people want to play anymore. Because
Wait.
they don't, you know.
Raymond, why do you want to play?
I think it's fun. I think it's fun getting good at this game because one, it's just, I can,
Getting good
like,
at this game. Okay.
like,
Yeah, I mean
playing
that's
the
what
game
you said
one
that
is
before.
interesting. Playing the game is interesting to me. It's not like League where it's like Okay, so League is kind of old right now because one, mechanics are like 10% of the game and like 90% is like in-game decision making, which is okay. But the problem comes into the fact that the game is very snowball dependent and just like when you basically give up early leads, it's like, what the fuck is the point of keep playing? It's like really hard to come back, you know?
Right.
And that's sort of the strategy or the idea of League, which is like, you know, the game is based on small advantages into momentum and stuff like that. And Overwatch is too, but it's on a faster scale, I guess. And so it's like it's very easy to identify the issue. I think that's
With
mostly
Overwatch, you
the
don't
reason.
scale with items.
I
so-
know, but you scale with ults. You are much stronger as you have the
Yeah,
more
but
the
I mean,
longer
League
you've had
has
your
it
ult.
too.
Well, not to the point because Overwatch's ults can literally 1v5 or 1v6, where Leagues cannot. There is inherently no ult that can let you do that unless you're really bad. There is good ult as in like ults that basically like if you realize it in League, there's no such thing as an ult game, ult economy. When people use ults, it's like, oh, they use an ult. That's great, I guess, but we can still fight. It's more of numbers advantage because that's what matters. Ults, there's very few ults that really give you that numbers advantage. Like, you know, Syndra's obviously burst damage and stuff like that and shit like that. But it's more of like team-based play in like the highest meta sense, right? And that's why I like Overwatch a lot more because also it requires, you know, I feel like I can just do much more in Overwatch than League. That's another thing. I liked playing AD carry back then when AD
Well, that's
carry.
what I'm
when it
saying
was-
because of the items. Like I'm sure we're talking about the alt economy. Yeah, but as long as you hold on to it and not use it for a few fights, it'll even out. Where at least everyone has ult. But with League, it's like you get stuck behind an items, and you get
Except-
really fucking far behind.
Except with League, yes, that's true. But I'm saying is that with ult in Overwatch, it's not just everyone holds on to ults. Like that is because basically you lose value the longer you hold on to ult because you're not using it.
I know. I'm just saying that with League, it's with items, it's almost impossible to catch up in that sense. You have to, like, the enemy has to make a mistake, or you have to have endgame.
Yeah,
But
I
with
mean,
Overwatch, it's not as restrictive. It's not like you said, it snowballs in League. It snowballs really hard, and you can. And there's snowballing in Overwatch, but that's just momentum and
well,
like you
it's
said, alt
different.
economy,
It's
but,
different
like,
types of snowballing. I think in League, it's more based on like items, advantage, small advantages, objectives, stuff like that, and boons that you get from across the map. But in Overwatch, it's positioning. It's map control. It's positional control. It's peeking. It's just, you know, having the best spots before the enemy can get it. That's mostly what happens with the snowballing in Overwatch. And then snowballing in Overwatch wins the game faster. Where in League, it just speeds up. I guess it wins the game fast technically, but it, you know, it's more of like a coin-based or like a currency-based lead.
Yeah, but you can catch up in Overwatch. In League, it's
No.
really not.
I think it depends on maps, Elliot. I think on maps, yes, you can catch up in Overwatch, but some maps you just get snowballed and there's nothing you can do about it. Like we've played games like that. In League, I think in League it's much easier to come back than in Overwatch, personally.
No, I think it's a lot easier to come back in Overwatch.
I mean, that's where we disagree.
At the highest
you-
level, I would say, um, hmm. Wait, at the highest level, it could be either way. Damn it! I can't take a stance.
I don't know. I just like Overwatch 1. It's just something new. It's something I've never played an FPS game competitively as this. It's just something cool to get good at, and it's like I like seeing my impact on the screen rather than like, you know, in the whole scheme of things in League. Because like in 1v1s, it's based on your mechanical skill. In League, it's honestly, it can get down to the point where it's like based on who shot first or who gets the crit. There's nothing like random except gun spreads in Overwatch, like, but that's dependent on like your aim mostly. Like Tracer,
Yeah,
one clipping,
mechanics are
pretty
different, that's for
RNG.
sure.
But it's like I just like the mechanical aspect of Overwatch. It's just more interesting to me. That's just why I like playing the game. It's just more interesting to watch as well because it's more.
It's hard to
There's more
watch though
things going
because of
on.
the
Well, I'm talking
spectator
about like
view,
a stream. I'm talking about like a stream.
Fair,
view,
fair.
not like a
the
pro.
competitive
Pro is still
Yeah, it's still
pro is
meh.
still pretty annoying.
Yeah, especially with the
Honestly.
when they're switching viewpoints every couple of seconds. That's hard to
Yeah,
keep track of.
exactly. Yeah, pretty much. But
Sounds like StarCraft.
At least it's only 1v1 in StarCraft.
Yeah, or 2v2.
Or
Who plays
2v2, yeah.
2v2s? Let me use the bathroom, hold on.
Okay, need steel. Need so much steel.
Get back. I just realized another thing another thing why is I think the just overall like utility value that I get from League, just like lowered like over time because of the time you spent into it, you know, and that's natural. So it's like getting to Overwatch. Each game was like much more fun than I think I had in League.
That's true for any other game though, isn't it?
Not really, because like it's like the growth of utility. Because I still feel that if we play like when we play competitive, those games, I just get so much out of that. Like it's more fun for me when we play competitively. When it's usually 6v6 when we're team stack. Like if we lose, whatever. Like I think I do get frustrated when we lose, obviously, but it's through because I just need to figure out what's wrong and I'm trying to fix it. You know, that's natural. But it's like I'm trying to basically play more of that because that competitive spirit, that nature, when all teams are taking it seriously, it just feels much better than in League it's ever had, honestly. That's another reason why I like this game more.
Interesting.
And
Because
why
I
you
feel
think-
like, in my opinion, the games are very all blurred together. they're all the same to me at this point because we played it for a good number of months. When did we start playing again?
Last
A
year.
year. We played a year. It's actually been a year.
Exactly a year?
A little bit more, like a year and
Little
1
more.
month.
Yeah,
We
no,
started
it's all
June.
blurred
We just had the
together.
anniversary.
Last June. Last
Oh yeah,
June.
that's true. The anniversary. Yeah, no, I'm. Yeah, it's just Overwatch now. For me, at least.
Was it like League though? Did each game blur together? Because I think I can say, yeah, that's true.
I would say. Well, I would say League. I can divide it into phases, right? There was at one point I was playing a lot of top lane, and before that I was playing mid lane, right? And I can group those as phases
What? I
now.
don't remember that. No, I'm just kidding.
Ha ha ha! Very funny. But I mean, like, and then at the end of it was the dual bot lane as your support, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's I guess versus in Overwatch, right? I always have been like the tank, and that's just the tank phase, and that's not going to change for any.
It could.
It could or it couldn't, but I'm just saying
I mean,
that this
I
is
don't
the
think
phase I
we
see for
played
now.
that long. I don't know if we've played that long. For
Sure,
us to,
1
like,
year
say
versus
that
4 years.
exactly.
That's of course, obviously, we haven't played
Yeah.
as long. But it's all blurred together for me for now. Just looking back at it right now. Yep. And looking into the future, I mean, it looks the same to me. Right? It's just Overwatch.
I think that has to do with mostly like we both played. I think it's based on you just playing the same role over and over again,
Perhaps.
which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like I think it's different for me because I've changed like already 3 roles.
Right. Right.
So maybe you need to play more Widow. I don't know. But it's like the thing is, who's gonna take tank from you? Or who's
Exactly
gonna-
right. So I'm kind of locked in at this point.
Maybe you just shouldn't have played. Maybe if you go in the past, you should have just told yourself not to play Reinhardt.
Well then. Well.
Honestly.
Well, maybe you
Like,
should be.
I think-
Maybe I should tell you to tell me to stop playing Reinhardt so much.
I don't ask you to play Reinhardt anymore. I ask you to play Winston. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, because he played Reinhardt, he was in the tank role, which transitioned into him playing Winston.
Well, no, actually,
To be
Matt was
fair-
playing Winston before Jeff. And Matt was actually the one playing Winston. But
He always was
Jeff
the diva
was
main
just-
though, in his heart.
Jeff was, but he became Monkey. Monkey was the second hero. Or, yeah. Yeah, I was.
I guess so.
But it's like,
And then what? McCree's his third.
no? Wait, what?
Never mind.
That was a bad joke. Anyways, I don't know, that's just my, I think you just, maybe you switch roles or something, I don't know. If you want to get more fresh with the game, this is my opinion on it. We're gonna name it Nyampas.
Yampasu.
Anyways, I think maybe I don't know. You can play something else. I could play Winston. I could if you want to play Deeps. What?
Huh? No, I'm just figuring out who to actually figure out. That's
Who to figure out what?
huh? Who to actually play,
Try
right?
to-
Because I'm trying to
Yeah, Widow.
diversify the hero pool because there's no point in you and me both playing the same exact heroes, right?
Play Widow. I don't play Widow.
Yeah, but I mean like, okay, sure, there's that. I should probably flex into other things as well, though. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, Far.
Yeah, we don't really
I
have a
play
Pharah
Far.
player, so that's okay.
Well,
I mean, there's
Clark.
Clark. When we actually
I feel
play
like
with
that would
them.
be really insulting to him. I'll tell him that. Yeah, but that was all of our games, competitive games. So, like, if you go on Gilded and just look up all of our comps, it's the same thing.
I mean,
the
that
only
doesn't
thing
mean
is-
he's
the only person
Jeff
that
will replace him. He's just
the
another
only person
player
that
who can
switches
play.
off is Jeff. If you want, you can be the Doomfist.
I think Yusung wants to do that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Yusung's
but
kind of gone
Yusung-
at the moment.
That's because his computer's gone.
Well,
Wait,
that's
what?
as good as him being gone, though, isn't it?
What happened?
His computer overheated.
Yeah, and shut down.
Again? What?
Raymond, it's summertime.
And it's really hot
You
this
guys
summer.
have shitty. Wait, how
I'm
hot?
Sorry, Raymond. Some people don't have like, or they can't
There
leave
you
their air
go.
conditioner on all day.
We don't. I don't leave it on all day.
Well, you're not in
Leave it on
105
most
degree
day.
weather,
I'm just kidding.
so
But
shut up.
it probably feels the same. No offense. What's your humidity again?
I don't know. What? How
Yeah,
would I
exactly.
check that?
It's probably
No,
like
but-
1/3 of mine. It's probably honestly 1/3.
Humidity doesn't cause the computer to shut down from temperature,
Yeah, that's true.
But it feels worse.
though. It feels worse.
It doesn't feel worse for the computer.
Computer don't know.
Wow.
It feels worse if it's
No
actually
one
hotter.
feels for the computer. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I said it. Hey, but like,
He's not talking to you, Sasha.
why doesn't? Okay. Why
What did you
doesn't
say?
Nothing,
we
nothing.
name this computer Sasha? Anyways,
And she's my
I
weapon.
should name my computer. What did I name mine? What should I name mine? Name it Salt. No, I'm just kidding.
Music Bot
let's
3000.
see. Music bot.
What would you name your laptop, Elliot?
I named it
Salt.
Elliot.
That's so boring. I hope you
Because
die.
Hi, Elliot.
No,
Meet
I'm
Elliot.
What about Salt?
There's no
Elliot? Did
reason
you get the
to
joke?
call
Did you get the
it
joke,
anything.
Elliot?
No
Did you get
one
the
will.
joke, Elliot? Did you get the joke, Elliot? How did you not get the joke,
No,
Elliot?
I don't. Why?
Salt?
Why is
He
it
named the
Salt?
crab Salt, or she named it.
Oh,
You're the worst anime fan ever.
I forgot about the cover already.
Anyways, just you're an imposter. No, I'm just kidding. Let me see. What was I saying? Wait, what were we saying?
You want which point? We've made a lot of points.
What was
Overwatch
the
versus
big?
League, and then it
The-
was
well,
Reinhardt
No,
versus
recently.
Winston
I don't
versus-
No.
need the recap. I don't need the recap. I meant like just literally what was last main point that we had. Last point.
There was the Reinhardt, and then switching.
yeah,
and
me in the
switching.
Overwatch is the same to me. Overwatch
Oh, yeah.
has been is one phase at the moment, right? And I'm ready to move.
What? Say it. That was pretty honest.
Wait, no, I don't. I'm not sure if
Jeff,
that's true.
You are such a fucking pussy. I hate that about you. Do you want to not play tank? Because
I don't know.
you don't know or you don't know.
Well, I guess I
Like,
don't know that.
don't space know. It's like the okay. There's a video on the thing. It's named "Why Anabots Would Only Fuck Up Your Aim," right? Or no,
Okay.
why Anabots only would fuck up your aim. I was like, damn, that's really aggressive. And then I watched it, and at the end, the YouTuber was like, I seem to have. If you look at the thing or whatever it's called, if you look at the title, you can phrase it in two ways. Why Anabots only fuck up your aim, or why Anabots only fuck up your aim, because he was saying if you just do Anabots for your practice, your aim is not gonna get better. And so I was just like, "You dirty motherfucker." That's why I just
Clickbait.
thought. So it's I don't know with a K, or it's I don't comma know. So do you want to keep playing tank? This is to be honest.
I like to flex off sometimes.
I,
But I would have to- I
understand
would have to-
that. I'm just saying, how would fucking flex for you?
Huh?
It's not just about
You're
you,
breaking out.
Jimmy.
Sorry, you're going all robotic-y on me.
What?
You said you're going robotic.
What? Wait, it's
How about
it's
now?
not for you. It's not. His voice isn't going robotic-y for you, right, Elliot? It's probably just my internet.
I think he broke off in the middle of that sentence. for a
What?
second.
Okay.
Wait, right? Am I sounding like a robot now?
No, you're fine. You're Raymond.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
sounding
But
very
anyways-
close.
anyways,
You're sounding too
Who would
close.
you?
Stay away.
Who would you play? Jeff.
Unfortunately, if you're going to go to tank, I need to play all the heroes or all the DPS that you do, and that's a lot of DPS. So,
Who is that?
Huh?
Who do I play? I've only literally played one character. You're not playing Tracer.
I'm not playing Tracer. So,
That's one thing. That phase
Agree.
is over. That phase of one death, 30 seconds in, and switch off. I'm not doing that again.
Hanzo.
Anyways,
good times.
no.
Damn.
Don't play
If we get a
Hanzo
good
anymore.
Hanzo player, that'd be pretty scary.
we don't
Clark
have
was
to worry about
technically
tanks, though.
trying to be that.
So was Yusong,
that's
but Yusong was playing with support. So, what do we say?
I don't know. Yusong's Hanzo's okay. I think it's just like when I think of a good Hanzo, I think of one that just goes in and just gets kills like really close, like flanks, knows everything. Yusong plays really passively. Like I remember watching him when he was playing Hanzo. I was just like, holy shit, he's literally spamming down the choke, hoping to get a kill. I'm like, this is so boring to watch.
Hmm?
I don't know. That might be outdated, but I don't know. He's okay. Maybe I can learn Hanzo, and then we can play tank Hanzo.
Got him.
I'm just
There we
kidding.
go. Got him.
Okay, anyways, Mike, you can swap to Widget.
Are you serious about that?
I don't know what I would play then. Should I play tank? Like a,
Well, no. The point
would-
is
don't-
that if I swap off tank, we need a tank. That's the point, right?
but it's like, I don't want Clark to play tank.
He seems
Like,
like he flexes onto Winston sometimes, and then he does his Clarky
It's
thing with.
so bad. Literally, he's a 500 ult charging battery on this. Winston. He goes in and instantly dies. Like, I've seen it many times, and he's like, "Team, where are you?" And I'm like, "I don't know who you're going on, Clark." And you say it like 5 seconds later, or you say it like, and then like a millisecond later, I'm dead.
Door.
Right? Like, Clark is a good,
What?
Far Genji. I think his Far and Genji are actually pretty good now. Like, he's much more confident now as opposed to, last season.
Hmm.
But, like, I guess this is to deal with, like, the longevity of the game if we stop care about, like, optimality. I could play Winston. I could flex to it if you want to take a break from it, honestly. Yeah.
Just call me Kev.
Do you not? It's like, do you really like not like playing him? Because like I feel like he's
No,
probably
I
right now
like
one of the
playing
most
him. I'm
complex
playing him
heroes.
too much. That's my complaint.
well. Do you want to put
Understand.
Reinhardt?
Look, man, I'm feeling burnt out by you saying that name, okay?
you haven't played Reinhardt in forever. How are you burnt out from that?
How about an entire season of Overwatch playing only Reinhardt?
This is an entire season of only playing Winston.
Oh, I'm tilted already.
Right.
I'm so confused. I
You're
don't
being
know.
So mean.
How am I being mean? Am I being mean? I don't know what I'm saying.
Just those two names are like, they tire me out
Yeah,
already.
right.
It's trauma.
Do you want to play Zarya and Matt play Winston?
I don't know. I don't know. But just psychologically, I'm like, Reinhardt Winston makes me, a shudder runs down my spine. And I don't know, I can't really explain it.
Do you just not like playing them? I don't get it.
No, I did.
I don't think that's.
I did.
So you don't like.
I
playing
played it
right
too
now.
much, I would say.
It's like when I was playing Zarya.
Elliot, stop. Stop. One.
Remember how many times I
One.
played Zarya?
Elliot, stop. One.
Two.
I feel like one, I don't really get satisfaction of playing the same character over and over if I'm not seeing improvement. That's me personally. That's why I can play, like, that's why I could play whoever for fucking ever.
Maybe that's my problem, right? Is I'm not seeing improvement because it's so reliant on say working with Matt, right? But maybe I'm not focusing on that enough, right?
Is that? Do you really think that's it?
No, that's just a suggestion.
That's. It doesn't. It doesn't matter if you don't think it's it. You know.
But either way, I am psychologically bent against Winston at the moment. So
I guess I can play it then. That's fine with me. I'm fine with playing it, but it's like, and I think Yusong is fine with playing Reinhardt, but it's like, again. How about this? We can do that, but you need to play, like, I expect better.
like
For
what?
our heroes. Like, you need to play the hero that I'm switching out for, like, so much better. That's my,
Got it. I'm playing Tracer. I'm going to be playing better than you.
Oh god.
that's not what I meant.
It's at 30 seconds. I'll last at 31.
Like, do you want to do that?
We'll figure it out.
Okay, no, we won't. Knowing you, you probably will not. So, do you want to do that? Like, is that your final offer?
Oh
Jeff?
boy, I better get on practice range right now and start practicing that
I'm
Widow.
serious. I'm
Holy
serious.
shit.
Do you want
I know if you're serious, that means I better start practicing. Oh god. Pressure's on, baby.
Okay. The point I'm trying to make is if
It's
you're not
not
serious,
good
then
or
I'm literally not gonna learn it anymore. I'm not gonna play it because if you're serious, then I have to get serious on learning Winston.
Ooh, can I play Reaper?
Yeah,
no,
do it.
Elliot has the Reaper.
Do it.
Nah,
can
Elliot's
play
on
it,
Ana
okay.
duty, right? No, just kidding.
Hmm.
I'm the only Reaper
I'm
player.
just really surprised that like
No,
you
I
guys don't
think
really
Jeff, you will
feel.
like Reaper. You can have fun murdering all those
Do
Winstons.
you not like playing Ana?
What?
Who?
Do you not like playing Ana, Elliot?
I've been playing on a fine. I haven't complained.
That's not the question. I'm trying to say, do
Honestly,
you
in-
like
in
playing the
hero
hero?
mode, I don't mind playing them over and over again because I'm just a bot.
The bot.
I'm
Yeah,
the
you
healing
play
bot.
like that.
Ay,
Anyways,
ay, ay. Good.
That was
Get out of here, Raymond.
damn. Anyways, okay. So what about? Okay, yeah, you can play Reaper. It's fine. But again, you have to play Reaper well. It's the only problem.
I mean, it's not that hard. Just hit shift before you die.
No, Elliot. I've seen you miss very easy shots as Reaper. You need to still aim. So
Well, aiming. Ugh.
what I'm saying is Reaper's really not too hard, in my opinion. He's probably one of the easiest people to do damage, in my opinion.
Well, it's like he has to get up close and personal or something.
I mean, yeah, but if you have a team, you can easily do that without. You can close the gap without doing anything.
Maybe if you start playing Reaper a lot, fighting against Winstons, deal, you can deal with them better as Winston, eventually. Sure.
Yeah, that could
Actually,
be.
how's the
That could work.
Doomfist Reaper matchup? I haven't seen anybody play Reaper.
I think
Doomfist
Reaper
destroys.
Yeah, he's super
No.
mobile, right?
Doomfist destroys Reaper.
Really?
Wait,
One combo and Reaper's dead. Reaper
Yeah,
or
but-
Reaper Wraith chips. and then it's an easy right click for Doomfist.
Okay.
Like,
What if you
where's Reaper gonna go? He's probably gonna go to health pack, right? And then
What about
Doomfist is
dodging?
gonna easily
Can
see
he
that.
dodge?
Doomfist? They have both
Reaper-
the same hitbox. What do you mean? Can they dodge? That's just
They're the
depending on
same
how you
hitbox?
play.
I thought Doomfist was bigger. Like
I
a
don't
lot
think
bigger.
so. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
Oh,
you
maybe
know when
that's
I
true.
asked this yesterday, or like on Thursday or Friday, I was asking like how big his hitbox, and you guys were saying it was huge.
It's pretty big. Like headshot percentage, like I'm saying it's pretty big, but I think it's the same size because
Reaper's not
Reaper,
that big.
it is huge. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think
It
he's
is
medium.
easy to
He's medium.
headshot. It is easy to headshot Reaper in my opinion.
I'm not talking about the head, just about his body in general. Because if his body is huge and he only has 250 HP, Reaper can two-shot.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Oops.
Reaper can
Uh,
one shot a
true.
Tracer. What do you think the matchup of that is?
Yes, but his body's huge.
I know. I'm trying to say is that's not all that goes to a matchup. I think Doomfist wins it. In my what I've seen, Doomfist basically shits on Reaper really well because of the fact that he has mobility and he has a one shot. His combo game is insane. He does a crap ton of damage up front, same as Reaper. His left click can do so much damage
Yeah,
as
but
well.
what I'm asking is, can Reaper dodge his skills? Are those skills dodgeable?
Yeah, like I don't
Oh.
really get the question, dude. Like the
I
question's
haven't
really
seen
stupid.
his skills in action.
Yeah, they're dodgeable. They have hitboxes. Of course, it's not gonna magically suck you in. Right click, you can sidestep. Let's see. Shift, it's a little bigger on the hitbox, but he needs to be right next to you. How about that?
What is the shift? Uppercut?
It's the uppercut, yeah. You need to be like really close, but like it's a circle around him. Like you can't get close if you want to get hit by that. And then
360?
E, not really. More like a 180, a little bigger than a 180.
200?
Yeah, like something like that.
And his E?
His E is the slam to ground, slam a jamma. It's like a.
Yeah.
The thing is that those shouldn't actually do that much. It's just that the combo game is there. Like, basically, it doesn't really matter.
Well, one thing about Doomfist is he can only focus one person with each combo, right?
Not. Uppercut is AOE. Actually, uppercut and
I mean, you're
the slam is
focusing
AOE.
your
What do you
combo
mean?
on one person in general, right?
Yeah, I mean
So
that's
in a
every,
team
you can
fight,
say that for
if
everyone.
if he's not targeting Reaper first,
Well,
Reaper
then
can't-
Reaper will win because that's how Reaper will win. As a tracer, if I'm not focusing Reaper and he runs up to me and kills me, then yeah, he'll win that, right?
I'm just saying, Reaper can kill, Doomfist.
That's not the
with
point of
damage,
what a
right?
matchup is. Yeah.
I'm not saying 1v1.
What? Jeff, are you confused as much as I am?
Well, I asked
You
the
asked
question.
for the matchup, right?
Yeah.
But what is Elliot asking? Can Reaper kill Doomfist? Yes. Doomfist's
anyone can
hitbox
kill it,
can be
yeah.
huge. Then do you understand how stupid question sounding?
I think it really depends on the player, Elliot. But like we're just
I
talking
think in
from a
one-
skill
I think
standpoint.
in a 1v1 Doomfist will win. And that's usually what you should base the matchup on.
Alright.
I would agree with that. Yeah. It's
Like-
just but they've served different roles because Reaper is really good. He's really good anti-tank, just because his widespread. But he can also one-shot squishies, like what Raymond's saying.
Doomfist is pretty good against tanks too.
Sure. Right.
He can destroy a Reinhardt. by
Sure.
the
I
way,
mean,
with
their
full-
their tank counters, or their tank matchups that they favor are slightly different. Let me see. Is one more applicable than the other? I'm not sure about that.
I think. Okay, one of them applicable to the other. Let me see.
Just based
I
upon the
think-
skill set, or not skill set, but the the mechanical ability of the champion.
What? Then Doomfist is like super hard, while Reaper is like easy as fuck. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, Reaper just holds left click. That's all of his damage.
Yeah, and then
Doomfist
you
is
just
ability
maybe
based.
teleport, maybe you shift based on reaction, but like Doomfist, you have to land your shit. But like the thing is, like in a 1v1, let's say if like the Doomfist and the McCree or the Doomfist is like reasonably skilled, and the Reaper is reasonably skilled, the Doomfist can win. You can do a lot of damage with your left click, and if you basically it's like if the Reaper dodges if the Reaper can like wraith forms the right click, that's kind of bad because then he doesn't really have a wraith form anymore, and Doomfist can easily combo him.
Especially
Because
especially if Doomfist tries to right click into Reaper and he misses, he's going to probably end up, or he's trying to pin Reaper into the wall for the double damage, right? So then that's going to
Maybe.
put Doomfist in a bad position. He can uppercut out, but Reaper's still going to get a good number of shots on him, maybe enough to two-shot him.
whoa, what? No. How long does wraith form last? Like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, right?
Oh, good point.
Right click is
He's
up
gonna be
already.
out. You're right.
Yeah. There's no way Reaper can easily like. There's no way Doomfist should not be able to run away. There's actually no way.
What? Wait, there's no way that Doomfist is going to run away?
No, there's no feeling that Reaper's gonna catch up.
Yeah, no way he's going to catch up. Yeah.
I just said the inverse.
Yeah. Okay.
No, the contrapositive.
Oh, shut up. Okay.
What?
So, which heroes or let me see. They're both good. They're both good against all tanks. Can we say that? No, Reaper's not good against.
Reaper's
Can
good
we s-
against every tank except, or every if it's a tank 1v1, Reaper will destroy him. It doesn't matter.
So
Even if Diva has
can
right click-
Doomfist question mark?
Yes, Doomfist
Yeah.
can destroy.
Okay, so
Actually, Doomfist can destroy Diva. Doomfist can destroy Winston. Doomfist can destroy Ryan.
Reinhardt.
Reinhardt is actually easy because he just right clicks the
Yeah. Reinhardt can't do anything. Doomfist will punch him even if he's charging.
Yeah, exactly.
So okay, they're both good against tanks.
Usually, with right now how the game is playing, mobility creep is winning. So
It's in Doomfist's favor, sure.
yeah.
Doomfist gets the shield, whereas Reaper gets the health back.
Lifesteal.
Lifesteal.
Yeah, but
Right. So that's
But
they're
the
both
shield is
similar in that
more.
regards.
Shield is 30 per hit. And also, if Reaper ults, Doomfist can evade the ult using his ult. So
Oh, we're still talking about the 1v1. I'm just talking about like the comp perspective.
Oh.
If they fill
Doomfist
similar shoes, which they do, is there any reason to pick Reaper over Doomfist? Let's put it that way.
I think certain maps. That's map dependent.
Oh, where the mobility, Doomfist's mobility isn't as
Yeah, like Lijiang or like King's Row. I think Reaper can easily destroy.
where
like,
there's less vertical
Sure.
mobility. That makes sense.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to play? Because well, go. No.
I'm just figuring out, is it worth learning both when you can only learn one, right?
No, I've learned. What do you mean learn both when you can learn one? You can learn everyone. I've literally learned most of the heroes in this game. So it's like, except Widow. Because I don't want to.
Sure.
I think, personally, I think you can learn. I think Doomfist is going to take a lot longer to learn. This is what I think. My opinion.
Hey Matt, what's up?
I'm bleeding. Hold on. Get back.
You're bleeding.
It's too hot.
See, though, what the fuck we're waiting on? Okay,
Are
I'm
you,
back.
are you bleeding? Are you done bleeding?
A bunch of bites on my right leg
That's not fun.
that
What kind
I
of bites?
scratched.
What bit you, Raymond?
You did.
I did.
Wait.
I don't remember that. Could you explain to me in more detail?
Do you want a rewording? High level wording? What do you want?
Synonyms.
Just Snapchat it. God.
Crunchyroll good?
No.
Then why is Matt using it? And he has to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Why is it good?
It's convenient, probably. Matt, you're muted,
No,
by
it's
the way.
not.
It's the best place to get anime by paying. But their quality is iffy.
Mike's
Their
not on.
site
What?
is meh.
Hey,
I
there
feel
you are.
like
And
torrenting
also-
is much more.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, it is a lot more convenient.
I don't know if I-
No, I don't know about that. It's more convenient.
For how
use, like,
much?
that for subs. It's like $5 a month. Oh, is he telling me? Alright, brother.
Oh, wow. Neat. Wait,
It's more convenient
for...
to me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So below retail, who knows how
Hey, is
Okay,
Matt
okay.
Jeff talking to you or?
No,
what?
it's on his brother.
I'm talking to myself.
See, I was like,
Hello.
same with you?
I am
Hello.
myself.
I am myself.
Hello, Jay.
Did they post sales tax involved?
What?
Did they post sales tax involved? Ten.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Oh, I did a burn in the game. I forgot Jeff didn't tell you. But Matt was playing Winston, and
Yeah.
what's it called?
Was there anything else
And
interesting?
He,
It's every 5 minutes. There's a new one.
Was there anything else interesting? This is the first one?
Oh no, it's been going on.
It's on his
since
brother
July.
still.
Every
Oh,
5
okay.
minutes.
Every
starting
5
at the
minutes.
time when
So it's every auto read.
Burn me, Raymond.
Matt jumped off the map as I'm gonna body for some reason. And I was like, "Did you just pull a Jeff?" And he's like, "Yeah." Sorry. I'm sorry.
I like hit the wall and hoping I would stop, but it propelled me off the cliff.
Alright, I'll keep an eye on it. Or actually, I'll keep an eye on it.
So Jeff dies from jumping off the map, and Matt,
I hit the wall. I didn't realize
No,
it would
I'll just refresh
push me
it.
away. Far.
Far, far away.
Good job.
Okay, what the hell am I doing in Minecraft? Right, I'm making steel. This steel is not being made.
Why are you streaming?
he's streaming his Minecraft.
See that? Is he streaming for you?
Oh, I forgot to turn it off.
No, no, keep going.
I'm watching now.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
So. Oh yeah, we were talking about. So Jeff feels like he's getting abused, so he doesn't want to
Yeah, I'm
play
getting
the same
spanked too
role
hard.
anymore.
You gotta play more, Ryan.
So what about
That's a tilter.
what
What do
about
you mean abused?
like he doesn't like playing monkey
by
and
us.
shield anymore?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I want to swap off tank role. The question is, what do I
That's
play?
fine.
I want to be a Reaper main, and then I'll be a Doomfist
You can
main.
play. You're healing.
I mean, I could do that. But
But
the question is, who's
then
gonna play
you
Winston,
saw-
or who's gonna play the second tank, right?
Oh yeah.
Alright,
tough.
so that's
You don't
Raymond
have
was
to- you don't
Raymond
have
was
to-
suggesting like he was willing to take up the mantle, but
I can play it.
yeah, but then I would have to play the GPS, right? So then basically that's where we're at, Matt.
Oh.
Who would you want to play Winston? Or if you don't.
The
if you don't want-
soloer, Raymond, the soloer.
If you don't want to. If you don't want to, Matt.
Huh?
If- Why
I
are you,
don't want
why
to.
are you both so? Why are you so ditzy? God.
Because I'm
Anyways.
reading something and you're
Anyways,
talking.
do you want to play Winston? You're talking. You want to play Winston?
And
Do
by
you want to take the
myself.
main Winston?
Uh,
Do you want to take Winston and Jeff plays Zarya?
Oh, and Jeff plays. That's fine.
Jeff,
But he
you want
doesn't
to
want
play
to
Zarya?
tank.
Zarya's in a tank.
The problem with Zarya is that if you're not high energy, you have very little impact, right? And you've said that before.
Yeah, so you can just play her then. She's good in our ELO because everyone's bad.
I mean,
Do you want to play
sure.
her?
I'm open to that.
Also,
but then
Matt
that's
gets
like
pinned a lot, so that's a lot of energy.
that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
What?
You want to play Zarya? I think
What's Elliot
nothing,
laughing at?
Nothing.
I think
I'm
Jeff,
an,
you can
I'm
play a
an
good
assault.
Zarya.
So mean.
You can play a good Zarya. Jeff, you wanna try that out?
I did that before, but you told me not to play it because blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
What was it? What was it? I forgot. Can you
Well, actually,
rephrase
no.
it for me?
Come on.
Self-imposed role.
I think what? That's not what I said. Even I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I said she doesn't feel that fun. But Jeff, if you want to play her, go for it. I think she's still good on certain maps.
On
and
certain
she's
maps,
good
yeah.
at, like,
Well, actually, wait.
and-
On certain maps, which maps? Payload.
Li Zhang is nuts. Li Zhang, she's OP. Because everything's
Which garden? Which one?
all of them, all of Li
All of
Zhang,
them.
all of Li Zhang. You're
Mm.
so
They'll kinda have
close.
to
There's
walk
all
to you.
narrow like chokes, and they have to get through these narrow chokes and shoot at you.
You're right.
That's one map. And then Eichenwald defense, she's super good at. Let's see, you already know that.
So,
Kings
so
Row,
we,
Kings Row.
So are we
Tomorrow.
stopping with dive?
So we stopped playing the Diva, which is like whatever. I mean, the
Aw.
problem is though. I mean, the problem is that Jeff, you might have to explain that to Yusong and Clark because I think they like the Diva a lot.
Well, they can play Diva then.
But I like playing Diva. That's the point.
Or they can play Winston. They can play the monkey.
They could play the
Clark
twins.
to play Winston.
No, I
Yeah,
don't wanna
Raymond.
play-
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Well,
I'd rather have Esau play Winston.
Really?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
At least I know what he's thinking.
Really?
Really?
I don't know about that either.
Okay, I'm on Jeff's side. See, I don't think you've played with Yusong Winston before.
I don't know. It's been a while.
Yusong Winston's
been a
like
while.
3, 2, 1, go, and then we're just like, wow.
Whoa!
Everyone dies.
Yeah, exactly. Or he dies.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, "Where's the team?" And I'm like, "What? We don't move at light speed, my man."
It's the opposite effect.
It's like, "I see advantage, go!" And then we're just like, "Okay, we weren't even ready." Like,
Well,
not
maybe
even
if Clark and Yusong tank.
Um,
They're on the same team.
the rest
I
of the team
think
is dead.
honestly, I think, honestly, one thing that could be problematic is Clark was like, if Yusong's just like passive aggressive to Clark, and then
Oh
Clark
no, he'll just go
Oh,
off
man.
on that.
yeah,
Oh no. Rip
that's like my
tanks.
only problem. That's why I like Jeff and Matt. You both are like the same, kind of.
Well,
okay.
well.
Yes. It's
Is-
more
wait,
like.
is Elliot, are you listening to us? Or are you laughing at an anime?
No, I am listening to you.
Okay, that was confusing.
I
Anyways,
think it's more like Jeff and I know how to work off each other.
Yeah, I mean,
He usually
That's
says he
correct.
can go in and then tells me what to do, and I go. or if I give like insights, but usually
then
he gives the call.
wait, Jeff, do you just want? How about this? Do you want to play Zarya, but then tell the Winston what to do? So you're playing two roles.
Yeah.
Yeah, just.
No,
just
I mean not to you guys. Ah, shit.
Lol.
God damn it. Talk to my brother.
So Jeff said it. Okay, so now we can move forward.
Out of context. Holy shit. I love it.
Well, what do you think? What do you think? What about the Zarya? Like, why not? Why not? Like, we can put Matt in a situation where he just tanks a fuck ton of damage, aka just goes for disruptive
Yeah,
dives.
go for
can
disrupt.
do that.
That'll
And
give
then-
you space, Raymond. That's the space we're talking about. And as long as Rat
Ex-
Matt doesn't die instantly.
I need people.
that's hard.
Okay, the reason why Diva Winston feels a lot better for Tracer is that both of you go in, so it's more the team going in at the same time. That's my opinion. Like, when I was playing Zarya, when we played Dive a lot, I would go in with you, Jeff, as well. Like, try to be next to you.
Sure. Yeah,
Because
I
I
can
got
run it with
high-
Matt too, but obviously I don't have the jump pad, a jump pack, or really big
Yeah,
I
legs,
just
like,
gotta
or really
highly-
big monkey
highly
arms,
vertical
or
maps.
or peanut butter, or bananas, or big Winston glasses,
Oh
or
my god.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. He doesn't like bananas. Worst estimate ever. He
I love
literally
peanut
says,
butter.
I do not want a banana.
Why doesn't he want banana?
Because it's too stereotypical.
But I love peanut butter.
He likes peanut butter. Bananas supposed to be healthy, and he doesn't like that. He likes peanut butter.
But peanut butter and banana.
I don't think he's tried it yet.
Okay.
But how do you feel about that, Jeff? Basically, you'll just turn into me like last season, 2 seasons ago.
Didn't I try that? And
It failed, but like I think you guys are better players now.
Probably.
I'm glad you have so
Okay,
much faith in us, Raymond.
I think
What?
we're better at playing what we're playing now.
What the fuck? Well,
Because
what
I
the-
think we're
are you
good at.
serious? You do have to say that? Yes. This is what it means to switch into a new role.
What?
You just said I think we're better at what we're playing now.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no. I meant like I think we're playing just based on like how we play. I think we're playing our at good roles now. We're gonna have to switch out like who's.
Except
calling.
the problem is that Jeff doesn't want to keep playing Winston.
That's fine, but I think. Okay, so the problem with like me playing Winston and taking on like jumping in, it's hard for me to make those instant calls like Jeff does. He makes them
You
faster.
don't need to. You don't need to. Then just take your time. Like I
Okay.
don't. I think we should go for execution rather than like.
Quantity, quality
Yeah.
versus quantity.
Yeah, I think we should go for.
All
that.
right,